Welcome back to the Pace of Pencil podcast with your usual hosts, Mikhail, Luke, and I, and our new
Hello.
guest, our amazing actor, rapper guest from America, is Zay.
Yo, what's the word, everybody?
So first we're gonna get a quick plug in, obviously. Please check out our Luke. Would you like to? Because you're always doing it.
All right, I'll do it. Check our socials: Insta, Twitter, Facebook. Just search Pacer Pencil, finds us there. Spotify also and YouTube. So make sure to sub. Well, for 50 subs on YouTube, we'll do a live podcast. So make sure to do that. I think that's actually about it, really.
Yeah. And then Zay's socials, if you'd like to plug it in, Zay.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, ZAY__LOCO. Really the same on Twitter, Zay_Loco. It's not Zay, MAF, no space.
Spotify.
Oh yeah, I'm on Facebook too, Zay Loco. Just search Zay Loco.
And then you got your Spotify and your YouTube, which is also Zay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, really all the same. You feel me? Zay Loco. I don't think I'm gonna never change that name. I ain't gonna.
Is that your real name?
No. I ain't my real name.
Okay, rap name. Alright, it's pretty good. I won't lie. Alright,
Yeah.
so how have you been during this quarantine time?
Shit, really, I just been not following the rules.
Why? What have you been
I
doing?
just been like, shit. I went to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
I've been going to hella studios, really doing what I normally do, cause like this shit, I ain't gonna let it affect me. I was in the crib like when it first started though.
Yeah, fair enough. It gets to this point where you need to get out, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Jamie, how's the coronavirus been affecting you?
Oh,
Have you been going out, Jamie?
I've been going to work, got to plug the
No, hey.
Maccas.
Hey, technically, we are allowed to go out now. We can't really go anywhere, but
Well,
we can go out.
we can only
Like,
go out with very little people, like 10 people.
well, 10 people
in
outside.
groups.
I guess if you meet up at a car park or somewhere like that, because
Oh, it's not even that. It's only meant to be for like sports.
Yeah, but I don't know. People are just meeting up anyway. So
That's true.
it's getting a bit better, but it'll be a slow process for us here in Australia. So
Well, I mean, America is a little bit more slower because of the population.
Yeah, the whole time. Ain't the time different, all type of shit.
Sorry, what did you say?
Ain't the time different out there?
Yeah. The time. I mean, the time right now is like 1 o'clock right now, and then you're like 10. Am I right?
Hell yeah. Okay, yeah.
I see you have an acting career and a rap career. Which one do you prefer?
Shit, rap, music, really not even rap, just music, like being an artist.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Have you done much
Yeah.
acting stuff?
Yeah, I did, you feel me? I was like, you feel me? That was really old stuff.
Ah, okay.
It's like, I ain't really into that no more, but it's definitely something, to have, you feel me, on a resume, It's
Yeah.
not nothing bad.
But
Nothing, you feel
nothing
me,
you
high.
wanna pursue right now. I mean, look, I think we all know I'm an amazing actor as well. Weird plug, weird flex.
oh yep, Jamie.
You're a model, Jamie. You're not an
Ja-
actor, you're a model.
Jamie's a model,
I'm an
child
actor.
actor, podcast host, and Mac is manager. So,
I'm everything.
so ladies, if you're listening, Jamie's the guy.
I'm a man of many talents. So how's the rapping going? I've seen you. I mean,
Shit.
yeah.
You say what?
I mean, I found you through YouTube, searching up for like unreleased Juice songs, and I
So
found
yeah,
you.
so you found me through YouTube. That's crazy. So how did you find me? Like, did it pop up like on your screen or like what you were searching or something?
I was listening to unreleased Juice WRLD songs, and then you came up in one of like the playlists with your classic trap.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's a real old song from 2015.
Yeah.
No cap.
So I was amazed. How did that all happen? How did you meet Juice and all?
Me, I met when I was a freshman at age. Not my sophomore year. He was a freshman. No cap. And shit. After that shit, he was just every time I see him in the hallways, he was freestyling and shit. I was like, shit, folks cold as hell. And I was fucking with him as a person too, genuine love. So we linked, became homies. Shit, told him, you feel me? I got a stew we could pop to. We found a stew, start recording. No cap, making hits.
Okay,
It
it's
was
pretty sick.
me, him, my homeboy Gito, Lil Mo, Cozy, whole gang, Rara,
Shout out to the gang.
Zico, shit. No cap, always got a shout out to the gang. We just making music every day after school. That's all we really.
Did you still keep in touch after those years?
Yeah, like I always kept in touch with him. You feel me? It's just one of my homies. You feel me? It's just like you feel me? Somebody I used to be with every day type shit. We did everything together. We got high together. Popped out together. Went to the studio together. So it was just normal shit.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I saw some videos on Instagram of you on stage with him. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Definitely got some good memories with bro. I always go messing.
yeah, rest in peace to Juice. Um, yeah. So you've been releasing a few bangers on Spotify and like obviously SoundCloud, but been listening to a few songs. You also like released slash kind of like leaked the Conjunctions song that you're doing.
Yeah, right now that's my favorite song, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait till that drop. I ain't gonna drop it as a solo though. As the next tape or project I put up on like Apple Music, Spotify, and all that.
Okay, so that's gonna be like your next big one.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What would you say is your favorite song that you have? Oh, well, obviously that one now. But besides that, which one would you say was probably your favorite?
Oh shit. Besides that, I got another song I just wrote last night, and it's a feature on that too. My homeboy, everybody gotta follow him too. His name Rara, but he changed it to Ra 2 times. Everybody follow him on Instagram, the real Rara underscore.
That
No
plug.
cow, he go super crazy. He definitely, you feel me, a mentionable person. You feel me? Cause folks what do this music shit with me, folks, and my homeboy Gito, folks, but he out in the A right now, making business, making shit happen out. So I respect.
Fair enough. So if you had to feature with someone, who would you feature with? Like a mad
Could you
what
repeat that?
like dead or alive? What rapper would you like to feature with if you could?
Or artists. Doesn't
Artist.
have to be
I
rappers
ain't
Artist.
gonna lie,
specifically.
like
Just
like really the only artist I really want to work with, like if I said before I die type shit would be Lil Wayne, and cause them the two rappers that made the biggest impact in my life. Like
Yeah. Fair enough.
what growing up, I just wanted to feel me. And folks was the best nigga out. Like I always been the best nigga out. I was alive, you feel me? Still doing. And I say Wiz cause like what both reasons I started getting high. The weed changed everything. It really made me start doing music.
But weed. Mikhail,
Yeah.
that's our problem. We have to take some weed. We've been looking at it the wrong way.
Alright, yeah. 10 likes, and we'll start
10
doing more.
likes we start
10
doing
likes.
it. Zay's gonna
While we
send us some
record our
weed from
podcast,
America.
get some
Um,
Elon. Let's just get some Elon Musk going. You've seen the Joe Rogan podcast. Elon's just indulging.
yeah, explaining
Yeah.
his new child's fucking name.
Yes. I don't know what that his name is, so I'm not gonna bother Elon.
Not gonna bother pronouncing it.
I think
Well,
he said that. I think we spoke about this last week, so I'm not gonna go into it again.
that is true. as well as there. Any tips for Mikhail and I? We may be doing music low key on under wraps, under wraps.
Shit, any tips? Just stay in the studio consistently so you can catch the flow. Cause like I know in the beginning when you start going to the studio, it might not sound right or you might sound like you're reading. That's really what it is. You just gotta stay going and you just gonna make your delivery get better and then you gonna catch the flow and every time you go it's gonna be on rhythm every time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
A weird question, not weird question, but I've always been really confused between the different like roles that people have. So like, what's the difference between like engineers and mixers and all that?
So like an engineer, that's the person like that records a song when you go to the studio. And most of the time they know how to mix and master. Like mix comes with the studio session, but mastering sometimes it does come with it. But like some studios they do that separate, and you got to pay extra for a master.
Okay, so an
And
engineer
then
is
you got
basically everything.
producers, for people to make the beat.
Oh yeah. Do you get people to make like? Do you get producers to make your beats, or do you just get like online YouTube type stuff?
Nah, like I ain't gonna lie. When I first started off making YouTube beats, and I ain't gonna lie, probably like 2017, because that's when I started like finding people on Instagram, people finding me and like wanting to send me beats and not charge.
Back to who would you collab with? Mikhail, who would you collab with if you could get a feature?
Me, who would I collab with? Like,
Yeah, dead or
what,
alive?
dead or alive?
I already know your answer. I already know it.
I mean, I gotta go with Tupac.
Of course. Alright, if it
You
was
know
alive,
what?
if
You
it
know
was
what?
alive.
I've been listening to Cole lately. I
J.
would
Cole.
also like. I'd wish to have a feature with Cole as well. I mean, and M. Like M, Cole, Tupac. Those are my three.
That's fair. Suppose?
Me? I think Denzel Curry. I like him. Like he goes hard,
That's fair
and
enough.
he's even able to change his voice too throughout the song, and he's pretty lyrical. He'd be a dope artist to work with. And Zay Loco, of course. He's on. Hey, he's with us.
Of
I'd be happy to
course.
work with the guy.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
all love. That's all love right there. I
Exactly.
appreciate it. Okay.
Exactly. Like I reckon it's Like I'd be happy to work with anyone who's in like the
Industry.
rap scene, just the rap game. You know.
Yeah, true. Any
Yeah.
publicity is good publicity.
Because that way you build connections. You know, get to know more people in the industry. It just helps you out. So I'd also be happy to
Yeah.
work with anyone with like a good reputation, who can make sick beats, rap lyrically well. You know, just whoever. So I think Zay Loco would be Zay Loco, Denzel Curry. Is there anyone else? Yeah, Lamar, Cole. I'd have to look into it a bit more. But maybe Ferg. ASAP Ferg, he'd be cool.
ASAP Rocky.
I think that's about it. Yeah, like there's too many. I think, but
There is.
if I could choose early, like if I could choose like top priorities, I feel like that'd be some of those guys.
Kendrick
How about
Lamar
you,
would be
Jamie?
pretty fucking sick. Alright, Dead or Past would have to be X or Juice. That'll be pretty sick. That'll be a banger. And then Alive would probably have to be Ski Mask the Slump God, Trippie Redd, or Kendrick Lamar. I
That's
think that'd be
right.
sick.
Bro, that's a good choice.
Oh, actually,
I think
a quick
keep
one.
going, Jamie.
Sorry, Luke. Sorry to interrupt you, but Zay, do you know anything about AFL in Australia, the sport?
Well, I do not watch sports. All I do is think about music all day.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. No, that's good.
For argument's sake, let's say you follow sport. So in Australia, we have a sport called AFL, right? And
Australian rules football.
we won't say who goes
Yeah.
for which team, but there's a team called Carlton and a team called Collingwood. Which one would you have to go for? Without knowing anything, just from the names, who would you go for?
Carlton.
Yes! No, it
No,
was
it's
Collingwood.
Collingwood.
It was Collingwood, fair. Unlucky, Luke, unlucky. What a
Wait, Zay,
shame. You
Carlton.
chose the right one.
You chose the right
Carlton-
one,
wait.
Zay. Good job.
Wait, Zay, do you mean Carlton?
No, he means Collingwood. That's what it
You say what?
means.
Like, was Carlton the name you like more?
Yeah, I had the second one, bro. The
Collingwood.
second one.
Collingwood.
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 Unlucky, Luke. Unlucky. Better luck next time. So currently, the amazing. I'm not gonna call him amazing, but the clown rat, whatever you want to call him, Takashi 69 has released his music. His Gooba, whatever the hell you're gonna call it, and it hit 136 million views. What are your what are your thoughts on the song and the music video?
Shit. I really don't give a fuck about that shit, to be honest. I don't even feed into that energy.
Not a fan.
But all that shit is just marketing, you know? It's all just for money in my ass.
That's true.
That's all I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you consider him to be a good rapper or artist, or nah? You just
I mean,
okay.
I don't. You feel me? I don't listen to that shit, so you feel me? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, nah, fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't
No
listen to
cap.
it either. Yeah, the only thing I really see is like on Instagram. Just, I mean, what I saw was I think his address got leaked 2 times,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he has to keep moving, just to keep moving because people keep leaking his address. So, be interesting to see how long that goes on for.
See how long it goes on for until he gets caught up in it.
He's like outside taking photos, and then some girl like exposed him.
He's on the balcony. He's
Yeah.
posing with a whole heap of cash.
Yeah.
And there's some chick across the other building just.
To be fair, the cops are doing a
Recording.
pretty good job with moving him. Like, they were there within like minutes after that like leaked fucking video.
And they'd have to though, considering all the shit he's been through.
Yeah.
Especially all the shit he's starting now as well.
I know he's got to learn to keep his mouth shut. That guy. He just
The
keeps
thing is,
trying to cause-
he's still like he's pissing more people off, but he still expects nothing bad to happen to him. You know.
like didn't he call out Meek Mill for something, calling him salty or mad or whatever the hell?
Nah, Meek called him out. I think.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
he was
Tekashi
referring
fight back,
to him.
didn't he? No, but Takashi fight back.
He was
Yeah,
referring to
he
him.
told
in
him to
song.
worry about his like newborn. I think he had a baby
Okay.
or something.
I think I'll ask a question. Was there any songs or projects which you found to be difficult, like the process of thinking, writing, recording? Was there anything like that that you struggled with and you weren't gonna maybe publish or yeah, I don't know, just sell or promote, or was
Zay?
Shit. I mean, not really, cause like everything I put out is like I already had it planned out type shit. I don't just go to the studio, you know, unprepared.
yeah.
So like everything, like I ain't just me. Everything I do is organized and like it's got to be perfect type shit. I'm one of them type of people.
Yeah.
Like little mistakes and little shit bug me and irritate me to the point where like I gotta change it or gotta redo it. But when I'm in the studio, I'm quick. So it's like I might have like 2 or 3 fuck ups, but I could real life make a song in like 30 minutes type shit. Completed with ad-libs and doubles.
Were there any songs that you recorded, like they sounded good in your head, or when you wrote it on paper, the lyrics, and once you heard it, you thought, "Damn, this is shit," or no?
Hell yeah, it's hella songs that's been like that, but it was really just cause like I couldn't probably picture like the full effect of the studio in there.
Yeah. So it's more like
Sometimes you say what?
I was gonna say, so it's more like a learning process. So you sort of think of something, then you see what works, what doesn't, and from there you just go ahead and do the next thing.
Yeah, but sometimes you can get it perfect though, and sometimes like the engineer might be able to make it sound like what you're thinking about.
Yeah. So it's more like a hit or a miss, and then from there you can alter it to your liking.
Yeah.
Have you
But most of the time it could be done though.
what's probably the longest time you spent making one song?
I ain't gonna lie, it was just one day I was in the studio high as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. And I was tweaking cause like my mouth was dry as hell. I need some water, all type of shit. And I was like super high on some X. I don't do pills no more, but it's just an experience. And I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't tweaking nothing. I just couldn't record. I was too high, too busted. Then I had been out the studio and off the lane before. couldn't record. I was slowing, stuttering and shit, all type of shit. But when I go in the store with the weed though, I be thorough. I ain't gonna lie.
So the weed is the key.
Yeah.
Now I should use that for school. No, I take some before I start work.
Would you ever consider coming to Australia anytime soon?
Shit, like I got a show out there. You feel me? I definitely slide out there, you know. But I don't know. Shit is a hot ass area. I do want, you feel me? Probably would come there to, you feel me, explore, visit the nature. I'm a big nature person, so you feel me? I'll probably come see the wildlife and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
mean, yeah, you certainly enjoy it because we've got plenty of wildlife here.
plenty of everything
So,
to be honest.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of a free person, a free soul, you know.
yeah, well, I reckon you absolutely love it here. That's the case because yeah, we got plenty of nature.
Like,
Yeah.
have you done like any tours or like been on any like feature for tours or stuff?
Hell no. I only performed before.
Oh
I
yeah,
performed like three, 4 times.
whereabouts? Like for where?
I think I have performed. I forgot the names of the places. Like I'm so high right now, and you feel me? Like that shit was just old, but it's like I performed. I think it was Structure or some shit like that. It was in Harvey. It's like by me. Then I performed somewhere called I forgot, but the host his name Blacklight, and me and my homie Rara used to perform out there. That shit used to be busting.
Fair enough. I mean, sweet. Did you have any questions for us there?
Shit, what's it like in Australia?
What's it like in Australia? Fucking interesting. Life is interesting.
Really has a female.
How's hey,
You gotta find the right ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I
they're
guess
hard to.
certain areas. I reckon it's like everywhere. Some areas got I don't know, it's a hit or a miss. I guess. Like it all depends. I guess. I reckon that's anywhere. Like there are some beauties.
There are some
That's a-
beauties, mate.
There's some beauties.
What an Australian.
Oh okay.
There's some beauties and there's some that will just fuck you over.
And then there's some that just you probably best stay away from.
Like, is Australia big as hell? Like,
I mean,
it's
obviously
like
not.
hella different cities and shit.
Probably not compared to like New York and all that, but like we have some pretty big areas, I guess you could say.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you're looking at geographically, yeah, we're pretty big.
well,
But
but not compared to America.
the majority of our population lives like southeastern of Australia.
Yeah, so
So
literally where we are.
yeah,
I mean,
where
we
we are,
probably
it's probably
live.
busiest.
I think Sydney and Melbourne are probably the most busiest
Sydney and Melbourne.
cities.
Yeah.
Two most.
Yeah, only way I know is Sydney is because of Finding Nemo.
Yeah, everyone knows Sydney because of
Yeah.
the Opera House.
And then you have that chick that stole Nemo, whatever, put him in the fish tank.
How dare she?
Yeah, I reckon if you're looking for chicks, stay away from her because she she ain't the one.
She'll shake you in a bag.
No, but yeah.
No. Australia's alright.
Australia's a nice place. Melbourne is very nice too. Melbourne is very underrated.
I think the weather is probably the biggest issue. I feel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like what's the weather like in Australia?
Well,
Right
we
now
live.
it's cold.
where we live in Melbourne, it's like it's always changing. Like it's always hot or cold. It's like you never know what you're gonna wake
Bipolar
up to.
pretty much.
Then there's another part called Queensland. That's more like the party area of Australia.
Yeah, Gold Coast. So it's sort of like Gold Coast is like Miami, I guess.
Yeah.
You're trying to compare two cities. Gold Coast is like the Miami, like on the beach side, partying.
It's very hot there. Like very, like even the air is just humid. It's just
Yeah, that's where I like to be. I love being hot.
Yeah, like Northern Territory. That's the very top of Australia, like Darwin. That is that's like 36 degrees most days.
Well, don't forget he's not in degree like Celsius.
Fahrenheit. I don't know Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what it is Fahrenheit, but it's very hot. very hot. I'll say it, yeah. But if you go down to like where Melbourne is, or Tasmania, which is even lower than Melbourne, it's almost like Arctic, cold, freezing, icy weather. So
And
we get the
then
best of both,
Sydney,
depending where you are.
Sydney, I would probably say is decently like cold to warm every now and again as well, like us.
It's probably the best place to be, really, if you want nice weather.
Uh,
Frequently.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess you could say that. No, I feel like here's pretty good, Melbourne. What's
How about go on?
Oh, I was gonna say, what's the weather like in where you live? Is there?
Wait, are you based in Chicago? Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I mean, but this what y'all gotta understand. Like, I'm in Illinois, the state. Like, I'm not in Illinois. I'm in the state of Illinois, but right now I'm in like the south suburbs. So like, it's close to like Chicago type shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but right now out here it's like, let me see. It's 64 degrees outside. No, it's 57. It was 64 early. It's 57 right now. But I ain't gonna lie, Chicago, it be cold as hell though.
Yeah, I reckon Chicago and Melbourne very similar in terms of weather, because yeah, we do get cold here quite a bit. So.
Well, Luke, were you gonna say something before that?
I was just gonna ask about life where you are, how it is. Like, how do you find life there? Like,
How do you find
over
life?
in the US? That's what I was gonna ask.
Shit, life in the U.S. is not good.
That's
Like in
that's
general,
true.
or just now, like this time?
I mean, to me, it's just like bad in general, you know. But shit, it is what it is. But like, where I'm at specifically in Illinois, it's fucked up. Chicago,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just always depends where you're at, because I guess here we have good days and we have bad days. It just depends where you're at, and because like is it like do you mean in terms of crime or just personality with people or
shit, everything, crime, personality, just energy all around, like everything to do with everything, really, like just the whole perception of everything in my area is different from where you live.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of energy field.
okay?
Whole different vibes, whole different, you feel me, intentions and shit. People got different mindsets.
So do you try to find positives where you're at, or
try to hang out with positive people?
Yeah, that's really what I try to do, is stay around positive people, positive individuals. People that's really trying to, you feel me, do something to change the world, to change themselves, but in a good way. Have y'all ever been to the United States?
No, but I want to go.
No.
I want to go to
No.
Well, I was supposed to go to Hawaii, but because of coronavirus, we're not going anymore.
Yeah.
I'd be down
So when you want to come to United
to America. I don't know. Luke, when would you you want to
my fault. Somebody just called my phone.
If you want, you can answer that quickly. It's your choice.
Oh no, it's cool. I'm gonna just text him.
All right, yeah, no problem. I don't know. I'd like, me personally, I'd like to go very soon, but I need money, so I need to work. I have been working, and I need to continue working because
the money, the cash flow. I mean,
not
yeah,
exactly.
I think that's the same as me, but I also want to wait for certain things in America to just kind of die down, see what's happening with Donald Trump and with all this Korea bullshit. Sussing it out.
What's your views on Trump as an American? It'd be interesting to see from an American perspective, or American, side, how you guys find Trump over there.
To be honest, I really don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't give a fuck about the United States. I don't give a fuck about the government or politics.
Yeah, like I guess in Australia, like we have to vote, so like it's compulsory
We
for
have to give
everyone
a
over the
fuck.
age. For everyone over the age of 18, we have to vote. So we sort of maybe got to keep some idea, like even if it's the slightest idea, I'm just gonna have some understanding.
So, Zay, what would you say?
Yeah.
What tips would you give us for our podcast? Like to get a wider audience and to just improve it. What would you say?
Shit. Try to like invest in the podcast. Like probably try to like go live stream how your faces. You feel me up.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I reckon we
So
are
you
gonna start
guys could
showing.
like. So you guys could all be showing your faces and like show the face of the person you're talking to. And, like have like probably it be live and then you feel me other people join. You feel me listening, tune in, see what you talking about.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
They can
Yes.
probably ask questions too, like typing them and have you feel me, their messages popping up.
True. I think like Adam22 does that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were planning to do at 50 subs, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we're planning to do on 50, from 50 subs onwards, I'd say. So, I don't know.
Correct.
We're still eating away subs.
How many subs y'all at now?
32.
Shit, y'all getting there. I'll help you. I'll shout y'all out.
Thanks. We need it.
Please do. Yeah, we've been... I think we have been getting a few subs recently, actually.
Yeah, we get at least one or more every video we make. So every week.
Yeah, like if we're looking
That's
at...
decent.
we at least... We got 2 subs in the past week.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think we get an average of like 2 subs a week. So, if you're listening to this, please sub.
Yeah, 100 subs, and we'll do a live stream with.
No, 50.
No. Wait, let me finish. 100 subs, we'll do a live stream with Zay, and we'll get high as fuck with him.
Bro, that's gonna be lit.
And we'll get the munchies as well.
They gonna see me smoke a lot of weed.
No, that's alright.
Respect the hustle.
Hey,
Respect the weed hustle.
Hey, just enjoy yourself, however it is, man.
Well,
Yeah.
to an extent, you don't want to go too far.
Well, I guess, I don't know. It's not like that's not bad. There's way worse stuff you could do.
That is true.
Yeah.
Jamie McKell, I'll ask you guys one question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song by Zay?
Well, I mean, mine's the classic trap with Juice. That's probably my favorite. Like, it goes hard. Both of them. Both of Zay and Juice just go hard in it.
Yeah, I like that one, and I listened to another one. I think it was called Miss You. Was it Miss You?
Yeah, miss you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, I think one of my favorites. I was listening to it moments ago. I think I listened to it in between uni and hopping on now. It was remember I had it up a moment ago. Give me a second. Oh, there, Fight. That was
Fight.
Oh yeah, Fight. Yeah, I just made that recently. I like that song.
Yeah, that song dope.
From-
It goes hard.
From that album, I think I like How I Do a lot as well.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
I listened-
yeah.
The flow goes pretty
Everybody
hard.
love that shit.
Yeah,
The
I
flow's
think, I
good.
listened. Yeah, I listened to the whole album just a moment ago. So yeah, How I Do was good. But I enjoyed. Yeah, you got some great tracks on there.
Yeah, I like a lot of my old songs too. I ain't gonna lie.
Like the like give us one of the old songs, like an example. I'll check it out.
Shit. Or like a lot of like my old tapes I got out. Old
Okay.
project.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like my favorite project besides Starflight probably would be Mob Shit Gang Shit 2 and Affection. No, it was Repairs for Love. That shit go crazy.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that one out also.
But the
there,
main
it says
song I'm
right
talking
now.
about it's called On My Mind. On My Mind. That's my
yeah.
favorite song.
I see it right here.
So like when y'all listen to my music, like how does it make y'all feel?
Well, different songs make you feel different ways. Like your How I Do and like Members, those two songs, like your top 2 popular ones, makes me feel like pumped, if that makes any sense, like hyped in a way. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah.
for example, your classic trap, that makes me feel like a lot more like just like head bopping, like really chilled and like
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yeah, like a more mellow vibe.
Yeah.
I see.
I rate the flow. The flow's good as like on the songs I listen to. Your flow's real good. Like I like that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
beats go hard as well. Like yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. I think one thing I like
Appreciate it.
is like some like you've got like the soft melody, but you've also got like some hard. I don't know how to bloody I don't know how to bloody say
Explain
it.
it.
It's soothing, calm like the melody, but you're also going hard at the same time. You know what I'm getting at?
Oh, like lyrically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah. Like I've got to find the proper terms to say it. All I do, like I really just like listening to music. I don't really analyze it. So I went
Oh,
for it.
Yeah.
Like I've tried, like with my music tastes, I've tried to be a lot more unique with what I listen to because I feel like these days everyone's trying to find someone different, someone to listen to, like a lot more of the underground stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta get into that. So yeah, like you're definitely on my playlist now, Zay. So
Yeah. Same. I'm gonna add you to it.
Appreciate that.
exactly whenever mates come over and I ask, "Oh, are you listening
I
to
got
this song?" I'll tell them.
good old Zay.
I got another question for y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What platforms do y'all listen to me on most?
Spotify.
I'll listen to you on YouTube, but now I'll switch to Spotify. I'll just download all the songs and just give them a play.
I've done
Yeah, I
Okay.
listen on Spotify because I've got my account made on Spotify.
YouTube and Spotify as well. I mean,
Okay.
SoundCloud a bit as well, but like I find SoundCloud so weird to navigate compared to
Okay.
everything
Yeah, I was just
else.
trying to see if y'all was using Apple Music.
Oh, Apple Music.
Nah,
That's
I
not
don't
really
use
big
Apple
area, I
Music.
feel.
Hey, no, hey, that reminds me actually. I've got one of my mates. He asked me if I'm gonna start uploading on Apple Music because that's how he listens to all his stuff.
How? How do you? I don't know. I don't.
Oh,
I don't know a single person who actually listens to Apple Music.
I reckon people do, but no one just says it. I don't know.
They don't want to get embarrassed.
No, because I don't know. Like it seems like even all those Spotify for us. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like Spotify's the main platform
Yeah, it's more
to
mainstream.
listen to stuff.
Because like you can't listen to Apple Music when you're on a fucking Android or something, I guess.
yeah. I guess you got a fair point there.
So Zay,
But
what would you call your music style? Like, what's your style of music?
Shit. I mean, I can't really say because it's just like
It's
it's
everything.
just like I guess you could put it in a singing category because like sometimes I sing like the whole song. Sometimes I might add a little monotone in. And when I say monotone, it's like kind of like me talking, deeper
Okay.
voice. But I wouldn't put it in like a pop or no rock or like nothing like that.
So
I
would you
don't
say
know.
yours more like upbeat or like sad? Wait, what are those terms? Fuck, I'm forgetting all the terms now.
come on, Jamie, you had one job.
I can't remember the term. Um, like I've lost the tone. The term. Would you say more yours is more like upbeat? No, I don't know. I don't know how to talk apparently.
Yeah, upbeat. Yeah.
No,
I
that's true.
mean, yeah, you could say it's like modern music. That would be like the most basic way for me to say it. Like
Okay.
modern day music, like not modern day, cause like I'm doing different things. Like it's not like everybody else's music. It's like, cause I don't know, I got a different sound. Like when I listen to other people, I just like sound. It just sound different to me. I ain't
Fair enough. Different style. Mikkel, do you have any questions,
It
sir?
just seemed like
Oh,
I don't know. It just seemed like I just don't feed off like other rappers' energy. It's like some like to be honest, to me, music all really sound the same. Like everybody sound like somebody else.
fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, I reckon that's a good point. Like every artist has their own trademark, I guess, in the way they
Yeah, and
do their
that
stuff.
it's that or like a big thing is like most of their songs sound the same. You feel me? Like every
Yeah,
song you make in the studio should sound different every time you go to the studio. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, like there are actually certain artists that I have listened to, and they do sound very similar. Like,
Yeah.
Well, what works though sometimes.
oh, I guess as an artist, I think it depends how like like how
Devoted.
serious you're devoted. That's the like how devoted you are to
Yeah,
making
like
something different, something
how
time
much
and
the
effort.
music is like, how much time, like time and effort, like you was gonna say, time and effort, and like really how much the music like means to you, like how much
Yeah.
you enjoy it. Cause some people just do music to get by, you know, to get comfortable, so where they won't have to make music no more.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
But
like
with me, it's like to be honest, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest, about like getting rich or like getting famous off music. Like I just love making music.
So
Yeah.
that's your
It's like
reason.
sex to my ears. No.
man, I feel like we got a quote right now.
That's the title. That's the title. Sex to my ears. That's the title of the YouTube video. Sex to my
We're
ears.
putting that.
That's
I like
fucking
that.
hilarious.
Good, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Oh,
I rate that. I rate that.
Zay, what are your thoughts on the podcast? Like, how was it being on the podcast? Did you enjoy your time here?
Shit, yeah, definitely have fun. You feel me? Talking to new people.
Exactly. Like I always enjoy talking to people that are overseas. Like, I
Yeah,
always
I
enjoy
Yeah,
think
having the
we've
connection,
had
like
one other
across.
American that was on here a few weeks back, like a pranking channel, YouTube channel.
From San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Austin. Again.
Shout out Austin. You know who you
I
are.
feel like we do it every week now. I don't know.
Oh, shout him out.
It was, but it's good. So we got someone from like the west side, someone from the east side now. Chicago area, the more the.
Next one will
So,
be Donald Trump. I'm just...
we gotta get bloody something. I don't know.
Thank you all for listening to the Pace of Pencil podcast. Please check out our socials, which will be in the description down below, as well as Zay's socials, which will be down below as well. Check out his music on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere. Literally everywhere. And yeah,
everywhere.
see you. Peace.
Peace.